God's plan is like a tightly woven tapestry. Many threads connecting, they look random, they don't seem connected. But to the artist, it's a masterpiece that all works together for a big, beautiful picture. And God does the same thing with our individual stories and weaves them together for His ultimate redemptive purpose in the world. So today, we're looking at Psalm 116 with Pastor David McGree.
I love the Lord. I love the Lord. This Psalm 116, it means something. It means something for us as Christians, just like it meant something for the early Christians and those who will come after us. It means something because the psalmist here is in trouble. Talks about how enemies are coming against him. He's feeling choked. He talks about how everyone is a liar around him. And it still finds hope in God. Talks about in the early verses that God, he cries out to the Lord and the Lord delivers him. And that is the hope that we have. And no matter what that we go through, we can call out to the Lord and we can be delivered. Paul says it, that we can call out to the name of the Lord and we can be saved. He then talks about how we will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalmists also use that same language in Psalm 27. And it's declarative. It's even though I am going through all this now, it visibly feels and looks bad, but I am declaring out that I will see the goodness of God, even though it visibly does not look good in the present. And that's the promise that we have, that even when we are going through moments of weakness or moments of losing hope, that we still actually do have a hope and a faith in God, and God delivers. And that's what it talks about here. Psalmist then goes on to say, how can I repay God? How I feel like I have this feeling of I owe God so much. Heard my mom pray this prayer most days we've prayed together all my life, and it's something like this. I can never thank you enough. I can never praise you enough. Lord, I owe you everything. Why? Because the Lord has brought her from so much. She has felt this great love, this great deliverance from God all the days of her life. And so it is this feeling of not just indebtedness as a slave, but as a Lord, I love you for all that you've done for me, all that you're currently doing, and all that you will continue to do for me. Lord, I love you. And that's how the psalmist starts it off here. And that's also how we can also have this feeling of deep gratitude for what God has done for us, that we desire to share it with others freely, because what God has done for you, what God has done for me, it means something beyond anything that we could understand. But even though the psalmist felt like everything was crumbling around him, there was still a hope and faith in God, and he cried out to God and the Lord delivered him. And so what are you going through now? Or what have you gone through that you have that testimony of faith and hope and a God who delivers? And that there's a certain peace that we are still able to define even in these moments when it feels like everything around us is wrong and people are lying and that we have enemies all around us. It is a hope in a true God who has all power, and that we can say, I love the Lord. So how does my testimony, how does your testimony, how is it intertwined all throughout the Lord, all throughout the world, and what God is doing? It's that we are called to share what God has done in our own life, in whatever community we find ourselves, in our churches, on our jobs, in our homes, our families. Because as we share, we are being a witness of the goodness of God in the land of the living. And if we are feeling like the psalmist is here in the early part, we have more than a reason to thank God and the fact that we can inhale and exhale because we are in the land of the living. And there's a great promise that is found all throughout Scripture, and it's found even here, that the Lord can give strength to those who are weak. And so if you feel like this now, think back to a testimony of what God has done for you, because he has delivered people all throughout the Bible, and he's delivering people now. So think on the good things of God and what he's doing, and what he hopes to do and what he will continue to do in your life, and then share it freely